Hey Queen, how you doing today? Okay, well you looking good. You feeling all right? All right, all right, all right. Well, I know what you thinking. Girl, why are you in my business? Why do you want me to take this journey with you and I don't want you knowing my business. I don't want you seeing me, the real me. I don't want you digging deep in anything that I got going on. And I'm just here to tell you, Queen, relax. Okay? It's just me and you right now. Nobody else. We're tuning everybody else out. I know your life is busy. I know, career, mommy, relationship, whatever it is that's been taking all your time. Today, in this day going forward, we're going to take some time for you. This going to be a little me time, all right? A little self-loving, self-hugging, self-living, self-awareness, self-observation, just a lot of things for self, okay? Don't be scared and don't be shy, all right? Bring the authentic you in this so that you can experience the full journey. All right. Is that all right? Is that all right? Okay, good. Appreciate you. So the first thing we're going to talk about in the kit is the thank you card. I want to say thank you so much for being present. Thank you so much for allowing yourself to start, refresh, re-examine, adjust your self-love journey with me out of everybody else. I appreciate you and I'm giving you a hug right now. Unless you don't like to be touched. Now trust me. I'm okay with that too. So I'm giving you an eye hug, okay? But once again, thank you. On the back of this thank you card is the QR code for this actual tutorial for the kids. And you can use that with your phone. Just go ahead and use your QR scanner. If you don't have one, go ahead and download it on your phone, an app on your phone. Because this is a few other QR codes in this kit that you will need that for. Also on this thank you card is a select section called Tell Me Something Good. Tell me something good. Okay? Because I want you to tell me the truth about how you feel about this kit, this self-love journey. Give me your reviews, your comments, your complaints, your criticism, things that you would like to see done better, things that you enjoyed. Everything. I want you, please, to contact me at any of those sites listed below. And please be honest. I could take it. Trust me, Queen. I got it. Okay? Please. So without further ado, let's move on. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so we're opening up the kit, and voila! What you think? What you thinking? Are you looking at it and you thinking, "What the hell did I get myself into?" Or are you looking at it thinking, "I'm so excited"? Like, what is your thoughts just by aesthetic alone? I really want to know. Oh yeah. Okay. 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 I was thinking that too. I was thinking that too. Well, the first thing we're gonna do is take the pretty pink bubblegum bag that's sitting right on the right side of the kids. Yeah, we're going to take that and we're going to open that, okay? And in there, I know you like, what is this? In there, you'll see a box of matches, a hair tie, a makeup wipe, and also a Palo Santo stick. And boom, right there, let's stop. I know you probably like, what is Palo Santo? Well, I know a lot of people are familiar with sage when it comes to cleansing, spiritual cleansing, holistic cleansing, just cleansing out air and unwanted energies in a space. But it's so many other things other than sage that does that for you. And Palo Santo is one of those things. And Palo Santos is one of those things. And we're going to use that today. Okay? We're going to take that time and just cleanse before we really dive deep into the kit. All right? Now, everything in this kit is time stamped that needs to be stamped for you. In case you have to stop, start, rewind, whatever you have to do. Because I know, like I said, Queen, I know you busy. So you could be starting at a whole different section into somebody else. And I understand that. So with this cleansing right now, I'm personally doing my cleansing in the bathroom because that's where I'm gonna start. Now wherever you would like to start, once again, that's your business. You could do what you want to do, all right? But like Tabitha said, that's your business. All right, but you could do what you want to do. But me personally, I'm starting in my bathroom. All right, so we're gonna open up that bag like I talked about. We're going to take one of those matches and go ahead and just light that stick up and cleanse. Cleanse. Now, I know what you're saying. Girl, first of all, my bathroom clean. Okay? I bleached last night. Girl, I ain't seeing you dirty. I am not saying your bathroom is dirty, okay? All I'm telling you is we're going to cleanse energy-wise, all right? Because once we've done today, we're going to renew. This is a revitalizing kit, all right? We're going to be doing a renewing journey. So don't worry about, I know the back of that toilet looks immaculate. I'm not saying that it don't, all right? Trust me, this is a whole different type of cleanse. After we're doing that, just kind of move that stick around, like I said, with that area or whatever area you in. And also don't forget to move it up and down yourself. Let's get you in tune as well for what's to come today. So go ahead and take your time and do that. All right. I'm right here. Go ahead. Girl, don't be shy. Go ahead. Wave it around. It's like a wand. All right? Go ahead. Okay, now that you're done with that, go ahead and look back in that pretty pink bag. And you see that makeup cleansing wipe and that hair tie? Oh yeah, that's for us too. That's for you. I want you to pull that hair back, okay? Pull them braids back. Pull that wrap back. Pull that curly hair back. Pull that 4C back, baby. Pull that bang-yang, not the bang-yang. Pull that back too, okay? Use that hair tie so I can see you. I want to see you. And I want you to see you. Move that hair out your face, baby, okay? Let us see you, me and you, so we can dig deep. Next, I want you to use that makeup cleanser wipe. I know some of y'all like, girl, I don't even got no makeup on. Trust me either, okay? If y'all can see me, I got my hair wrapped, jammies on, feeling real comfortable, okay? But even if you don't have makeup on, go ahead and cleanse your face. Once again, this is just a cleansing section of the kit. We're gonna work on just coming our authentic self, coming just as you are, without, before you put on anything, before you brush your teeth or anything. That's how we're coming, all right? Okay, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead and cleanse your face. You got your hair back? All right, all right. Okay, let me see. Girl, look at you. Look at you. Okay, queen. Okay, first of all, it's giving beautiful. It's giving don't play with it. It's giving good morning, gorgeous. Okay, like we're this is who we want to see. Okay, thank you for showing up as you. You look so good, girl. Look at you. Did you see you? Oh, all right. Cause who said? Oh, okay. Exactly. Oh, we so funny. All right. So now that we done pulled our hair back, cleanse our face, cleanse the room, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next activity. Now, before we start with the next activity, I do want to have you look in the kits at that cassette tape case. Shout out to my 80s and 90s babies, okay? Because we remember when cassette tapes held the real music. You feel what I'm saying? We used to be bopping to that tape, and then you had to rewind. And then if it was something you want to record on, you had to put a little tissue in the top. Oh, you with me or you ain't with me? Queen, it's cool. If you ain't with me, it was the times, honey. It was the times. But if you is with me, you already know what I'm talking about. Anyway, on there is another QR code, as you can see in the front. I did a little decor. What you think? Is it cute? But anyway, I want you to go ahead and scan that, okay? Because right here is all that we need as far as the jams and the things that's going to make you feel amazing. One thing to know about me, I love music. Music is the best healer, in my opinion, of all time. Okay? Music, the frequency, the melody, the acoustics, everything the lyrics, everything that involves music helps, heals, rejuvenates, celebrates you as a person. And music can really speak in ways that we can't sometimes as humans, or at a time where you don't have the words to say. You can always listen to music to say those things, hear those things, and keep you going. Keep you motivated and moving. So that's what this is. So the first thing on the playlist, the Queen's Mixtape, okay, which is for your soul and your self-love journey. And let me tell you something. These are hand picked personally by me, Queen B. These are songs and meditations that I listen to every single day. These are songs that have picked me up when I was down. These are songs that help me celebrate me. These are songs that help me remind me who I am. These are songs that help me remind me who I was and where I've come from. These are songs that help me seek where else I am going. These are songs that have uplifted, that have held me when nobody else could while I was crying, that have celebrated me when no one else did. Okay, that's what these are. So please take your time and really listen to this playlist. add more in your own playlist if you would like, and send some to me that you would like me to listen to, because like I said, I love music. So go ahead and let me know some songs that really inspire you or move you or enlighten your day or just have you feeling like you can accomplish anything. Send them to me. So on the playlist, the first thing we're gonna do is play the first thing on the list, which is Hood Meditations. Now I know what you thinking, girl. I know you like meditation. I don't know nothing about that. I don't do that. I don't even know how to do it. Okay. For those who do meditate, kudos to you. You already starting on a great foot. Cause if you know now, if you don't know now, you know meditation is the key. Is a very big key ingredient to self love, self awareness, self acceptance, self accountability, and moving forward with self in ways that energy and you combine to do so. So that's what meditation is, and and it also is a healing tactic. A healing place that you can use. Today we're gonna do, like I said, hood meditation, which is a simple meditation that's just working on your breathing, working on, speaking life into things. It's a great meditation to start off with. I love it, and I know that you're gonna love it too. Now, I know you might be like, girl, I don't have time for that. But let me tell you something. It's so many different meditation that you can find on YouTube, anywhere really. You can find your own, make a playlist of it. They even have some as low as 5 minutes. Now, Queen, for real, you what? Think of some things that you can do in 5 minutes that you be doing. Think of some right now. Exactly. So that means you could take a little 5 minutes for self, a little 5 minutes for some breathing activity. You got it. It's just 5 minutes. You can do that, right? Well, hopefully you can. This one is no longer than I think 12 minutes or 10 minutes. So just take that time and relax and let's play hood meditation. Did you start it yet? Okay, cool. Now, personally, I recommend that you start this with your spiritual bath and candle. So we're going to go ahead right in that bag to the right again. That was underneath the pink bubblegum bag. That's your spiritual bath, okay? Handcrafted and created by me. This bath is included with self-love. It's included with self-awareness and just relaxation. Helping you unfold all that of today's um, journey that you had to hold on your shoulders. This is going to help you cleanse out there for what's to come in this kit. So go ahead and draw a bath. You can put this with your favorite bath essentials, your own bath essentials. And if you like, sus, I'm a little too, I'm a little too nervous to be using a bath towards my little woo woo and and I'm okay with that, sis. Okay, go ahead and make a hand bath. Okay, you can put or a foot bath. It don't matter how you want to do this. Body, foot, hand. Either way, it just has to have a piece of you inside of the water, inside of the materials, inside of the energy, okay? So whatever type of bath you're gonna draw up, go ahead and throw that whole consistency in that water, okay? While doing that, you see that pretty blue, teal blue box to the left. Go ahead and open that. Go ahead and open that. And what you're going to see in there is a Queen's Royalty candle. We're going to go ahead and light that. So use your matchbox again and go ahead and light that candle so we can set the mood. Okay? Once again, don't ever forget, Queen, if this is something step by step that you have to scramble around, that's okay. Use this when you can. So if you're at a space where you can't go and take a bath or do the spiritual bath right now, go ahead and still light that candle. Nothing's wrong with that, all right? Just be present. So we're going to light that candle up and, soak in that spiritual bath while we go ahead and listen to hood meditations. So go ahead and take your time. I got you. Okay, Queen, you done? How do you feel? Oh yeah, you feel great. Okay. I hope that spiritual bath cleansed off a lot of energies of today that you were holding and getting in tune on what we have going on this evening, this time around with this kid. So let's go ahead and pull out the pen that's right there that was next to your box. Okay, big rock, big diamond. You love that? I know, I love that pen. It's so cute. And let's also where the you see where the journal is that was right. It's right next to the cassette tape cover. Go ahead and pull that journal out. Before you open that little journal, the mini journal, make sure you read the actual journal in the front. Make sure you look at those words and really resonate with what it's saying on your specific journal. What does your journal say? Okay. And when you hear that, what do you think? Like what words come to mind or what thoughts come to mind when you read that? Wow, all right. Okay. I'm liking I love that. I love that for you. I love that for you. So we're going to go ahead and open that journal, open that pen, and let's start our reflection. Go ahead and write down so far, how do you feel about this journey? How did you feel about cleansing your face? How did you feel about pulling your hair back, cleansing your space, and now cleansing your body or your parts, ready for a new aligned energy? How does that make you feel? How do you feel about being open and honest to yourself and understanding that it's time. It's time to love a little more on you. How does that make you feel? Write that down. Breathe. Take some little time right here and write as much as you need to. Okay. Thank you for journaling your experience. It's always a great thing to take your mind and put it on paper. Just or some people, like I said, make music or however you do it, but taking your actual thoughts and writing it down, that's always been a great thing for me. So I'm just sharing that with you. Hopefully that can go into your routine of things, if comfortable. All right. Now remember, if you're not a writer, if you're not somebody that likes to journal, still answer those questions aloud. I can hear you. I know you thinking, girl, you cannot hear me. Queen, I can hear you. I hear your answers. Go ahead and shout them out, okay? And I know you wondering, how is this possible? But even if you answer in your head, I can hear you. I can still hear you. Okay? So whatever, however, and whenever you got to answer those questions to yourself, answer them. Okay? Next, we're going to talk about calming energy. Like I said before, we are in such a busy space in life right now, in times right now. Always on the go. We as women, we are really super women. Like when they said that I'm not your superwoman. Who remember that? We thought as young girls that was a joke. Oh no, it's not a joke. Our older ladies, they already knew. Like, y'all in for a rude awakening. Y'all think this song is just cute. Oh no, baby, it's real. And they were so right, weren't they? We are super women. Everything that we touch, everything that we do, are things that have to be done tenfold. It's hard for a woman to be able to half-ass anything in life, right? Exactly. Of course, mothering, hard. Parenting, period, hard. Relationships, wife, girlfriend, whatever you are, hard. Okay? Even if you're single, can be hard. Business, hard. Professional, hard. Career, hard. Even if you're just a young girl just finding her way, hard. Even if you are mature woman trying to find self, hard. Okay, like every last thing in a woman's life is a journey. But the thing about journeys is they can be a beautiful one, right? And that's what we're trying to do today. We're trying to create beautiful journeys that work strategically with our day-to-day journeys that we must do anyway. We have to remember a self-love portion in that journey is also a must do. It's a must. You cannot, queen, be anything else. Anybody else, for anywhere else or anybody else without being there, being present, being healed, being cleansed for self. You hear me? You can't. And when you do, it takes a little bit of you every single time. Every single time, it's a little piece of you that falls off because you're not filling your cup back up. You're not renewing. You're not refreshing. You're not readjusting your crown. And your crown is self. Self-love is the best love, and that is just not something that's just said. It has to be something that's done. It has to be something that's practiced. It has to be something that's serious. Okay? So with that, you might come in times where, your energy is off. You feel imbalanced. You feel like, whew, I need a breather. And so with that, like for me, sometimes I can't get out of my own head. Sometimes I can't get out of my own way. And I'm learning that items such as this next activity that we're going to do really helps me center back to alignment and energy that I want to be at for self. Because anybody else can come at you with how they feel, their opinions, what they want you to do. Every last human can come at you with something pulling you here and there. But you have to remember to stay centered, or at least remember once you have come undone to get back to center for self. Okay? Speaking of that, we're going to go ahead and get that pretty big blue, pretty sparkly blue bag that's on the right side of your kit next to that crown. And go ahead and open that. Did you smell that bag? I know it smells so inviting, so warm. I love it. How about you? Okay. So in this bag, I know you see these glass containers. What we're going to do right now, and this is personalized. So this is something that you are choosing, okay? What we're going to do is create a calming essential oil for self. This is something small, compact that you could put in your purse, put in your book bag, put in your pocket. Put anywhere in the car, wherever you have to do. Put in a little pouch since you ride a bike or ride the bus. Whatever you have to do while you walking, while you're jogging, while you rolling the stroller, while you're holding hands with your partner. Whatever you have to do. This is a small, compact roll-on thing that you can put on your body at any time where you have to come back to center, like we discussed. Okay, so we're gonna create an essential oil today. Now these oils, I put 2 different ones in there that you could choose from. We have like an orangey peppermint and also a lavender vanilla in there. Both are great for self-love. Both are great for relaxing. Both are great for meditating. Both are great for even if you have headaches, stress. Just like I said, aligning back great energy. These scents are great for that. So go ahead and smell both of them. See which one you really enjoy. You might even be a person like me. Because let me tell you something. I go big or I go home, honey. You might be a person like me that want to indulge in both of them, okay? I pour everything in. You might be like that. Just go ahead and smell them. Get in tune with which smell really resonates with you. Which smell, when you smell it, makes you think of a beautiful picture or a beautiful scenery, or you on vacation, or you listening and riding the music with the windows down. Whatever fits you. What smell sends you back to center? Which one do you like? Okay, I like that mix too. That sounds good. So what we're gonna do is open up the small perfume bottle, the empty. Well, it's not empty. I put a little crystals in there, a little jazz in there to look cute. You know what I'm saying? Cause queens, we gotta always accessorize, right? So go ahead and open that up. Open up that top and use your squeezy tester to go ahead and put that oil in there from the larger glass container. Now that's the jojoba oil mixed with coconut oil. It makes you feel good. Also, those oils are great for your skin. Moisturize, keeps you nice. And remember, it's small and compact, so we're going to put this right on your temples, right underneath your hand. Places that you can smell real quickly to get you back to center. Okay? But you could put this anywhere you want to, Queen. Okay? I'm not judging. I'm not judging, all right? Okay. So go ahead and use that same squeegee utensil and squeeze in as much fragrance of the fragrance essential oils that you want to do. Remember, I mixed. You don't have to though. You do as much or as little or as big as you want to put in there, because these are strong. So make sure you put in exactly the amount that you want to put in, okay? Okay. Okay. And also, don't forget while doing this, this is a tool that you're going to be using at time of need, at time of irritation levels, troubles, depression, just tiredness, drowsiness, headaches, stress, any situation like that, or even if you're in a good space and you just want to smell something that's calming, something that reminds you of the ocean, something that reminds you of a music festival, whatever that's gonna get you back centered, that's what this is gonna do. Okay, that's what we want to focus on. So go ahead and get and put all those together. Shake it up. Shake it up. Okay. It looks good. All right, now let's roll a little bit on. Put a little bit on your palm. Put a little bit on your temple. Let's see. Rub it in. It smells good. You like how it smells? Okay, okay. All right. Yes. yes. I'm loving it. Okay. Now think about where are you gonna put it? Like what are you gonna put it in your purse? You gonna carry it in the car? Where you gonna put it? Okay, that's a good place. That's a good place to put that. I got you. Yeah. I didn't think of that. I like that. Okay. Now, after that, I want you to take that journal once again and that pretty pen and write down how you feel about that actual essential oil smell that you created. Write down that space that you see yourself in when you are centering and getting and cutting off all that white noise in your background. Write down the troubles and the inconsistencies that you might be in to where you have to put that oil on at a time. Write that down. Think about how centering yourself really shows yourself that you are loved and you are caring about yourself and caring about your wellness and well-being mentally. Write about that and write that down. Also think about and write down what experiences or situations continue to occur where you might need this oil. What keeps happening around you or to you that place you out of center, takes you off your comfort, takes you out of whack, takes you in a space of negative energy or energy that you know is not for you. Write that down. Also, put in the journal things and tips that you personally have thought about that could help you along with this oil. Because remember, this is just a piece of something that you also have to put with other things. Think about your thought process and how the oil can help you change those at that time. What did you come up with? Okay. Okay, I'm loving that. All right. Yes. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. The next thing we're going to do is an activity that I love, and it's called mirroring. When you think about a mirror, what do you think about? Do you see yourself, or are you kind of just using a mirror to move on the go? You know, like I'm getting ready. Let me look in there, do my hair, do my makeup, brush my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Wipe my face, wash my face, do a cleansing routine, whatever you're doing. But what to you does a mirror really represent? One thing a mirror for me, and what I want you to also understand is when it comes to self love, a mirror represents accountability. A mirror represents things, the truth. A mirror represents seeing the real you, the authentic you, the person you might hide from everybody else all day. But when you come to that mirror, when you take all those things off and you see those imperfections, not just facially, but internally, what do you see? How do you feel? That's what mirroring represents. So we're going to take the mirror that's placed underneath on the right side that the spiritual bath was on top of. Go ahead and take that out. And I know you're like, girl, I don't need not another mirror. This mirror is something different, okay? This mirror is the truth teller mirror, okay? This is not a mirror to be shared with anybody else. This is a mirror for self. This is a mirror that you can be honest with. This is a mirror that you could be upfront with about your emotions. This mirror is you. Is you talking to self. You reminding self. You loving oneself. You promoting self. You apologizing to self. You accepting self. You healing self. That's what this is. So go ahead and flip that mirror around. And do you see that mini marker I put on there for you? Yes, we're going to need that. So I want you to take that off of the mirror. And first, really look at yourself. Look at your beautiful face, Queen. Dig deep inside yourself and look at yourself. Not just the outer, the inner. What do you see? Who do you see? What does that represent? Who do you represent? Take a moment to really look deep in your eyes. Are they tired? Have they cried recently? Have they at least teared up? Look at your nose. Look at your lips. Have your lips said things in negative ways lately? Have your lips gossiped? Have your lips downplayed? Have your lips told yourself you can't? Look at your cheekbones. Look at your chin. Even do a side view. Look at your forehead. Look at everything you can imaginably see in your mirror. What do you see? Do you see your truths? Do you see your beauty? Do you even see you're ugly? The side of you that you spew with energy that you spew out every day. What do you see? I want you to take that marker and reflect on the things that you see, good or bad, Queen. Remember, it's just yours, okay? It's only your mirror. Speak your truth. I want you to take that marker and I want you, whatever words come to mind, I want you to write them down on that mirror. Whatever word comes to mind when you look at yourself, I want you to write it down. Remember, good or bad, authentic you, not the surface. Dig deep. What words explain what you're seeing? What words explain how you see yourself? What do you see? Do you see ugly? Do you see misused, mistreated, non trustworthy? Do you see evil spirited? Do you see passive? Do you see overstimulated? Do you see low self esteem? Do you see non worthy? Do you see not accountable? Do you see queen? Do you see amazing? Do you see fulfilled? Do you see pleasure? Do you see brilliant? What do you truly see? Write that down. Go ahead. Take your time. Look deeper. Feel deeper. Go deeper than what you really just see. I want you to reread those words that you wrote down out loud if you can. Say them, scream them, shout them. Is these words truly you? Are these words triggering to who you really feel you are? Or how you really feel you are seen? Look again. Add a few more. Look within self and tell self what you see. I want you to take that journal and that pretty pen again and write down some of 3 words that really stuck out that you wrote on that mirror. And I want you to describe in detail more on what those words mean to you and why you see that within yourself. I want you to explain to yourself what those words do when you see them every single day that you look in that mirror. Write that down. Now, also in the box, I want just to, take a little note that I did place a small amount of tissues in the box right under, once again, that Queen's mixtape. If you do need any tissues at this time, go ahead and pull one out. Go ahead and wipe your tears, Queen. Cry, scream, do whatever you need to do, but really dig deep in that mirror and think about, who is that? Who is she? What does she represent? Do you know her? Have you truly ever met her? Has she changed? Are you still thinking about who she was and not who she is? Does she look different? Does her looks make her act differently now? Who is she? Has her beauty faded with time? Is she more beautiful now? Really look at her and journal your experience. Let's talk about a little about from there about holding ourselves hostage. Holding the idea of who we were or who we should be hostage from self. Not accepting who we really are, how we have become, and what we have become. Are you holding yourself hostage from 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a week ago, 20 years ago, 2 weeks ago, a few hours ago? Are you holding yourself hostage? Are you ready to release self? Are you ready to allow self to truly grow and glow in a space that she deserves? Are you holding yourself hostage and holding yourself back from what could be and what should be for you? Are you afraid? Do you imagine things changing in a negative way if you feed yourself positivity? Is it fear that's holding you back from loving more on you? Why are you allowing or involving or okaying others to overstep or begin to have more than you from your own self? You've taken the time to literally love every single body else but you. Why is that? Why are you holding yourself hostage from your own love, your own satisfaction, your own presence and beautiful being? Why? What is it about yourself that you have said time and time again internally that you just are not good enough? You just are not deserving. Why not? Why must you keep suffering with you? Why are you holding you hostage? A huge thing that we all have to do is get to know ourselves. And that could be a few times around the sun. It's never one time in life where you know yourself. Only one? Never, because you're forever growing. You have to continue to get to know yourself again and again and again. Now, granted, there are things and characteristics and things a part of you that will not change, that make up you. But there are things that have grown, that have outdated, that are different now, that you have to get to know. What are some of those things for you? Just like the body changes and mindsets change and relationships change and children change and jobs and careers change, so do you. The internal you also changes. Just like the external you changes. What are some things that you can do or have done to get to know yourself again? I always promote, like I've said plenty of times during this, you are nothing to anybody until you are everything to self. You are nothing to anybody until you are everything to self. Who are you? And you might say, well, Britt, what is the first step? Like, how do I get to know me? How do I get to see who I really am now? Well, let me ask you something, Queen. What do you do to get to know anybody else? What steps do you take to get to know a new friend, a new lover, a new business partner, a new play date for your kids? What do you do? What steps do you take to get to know them? To be comfortable with them, to be accepting of them, to be loving of them. What steps do you take? Let me know. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. All right, that sounds good. Cool. Well, guess what? Those are the same, if not more, steps you have to take to get to learn you as well. And I'm going to help you out, girl. on one thing that I like to do personally to continue to get to learn myself. Now, I am an adventurer. I am what would I like to say? See, I like to make up words. But I am an experiencer, if you will. I like to experience. I like to be in the time. I'm not really big on picture taking and live going and things like that because I like to sit in the experience. Now you might not be like that, and that's fine because all this is about self. That's myself. You gotta do yourself. But one thing that I want you to do is create a self-love dates jar. And you might be like, Brit, what is that? So I'ma help you. Right here in your kit, you see that clear decorated jar with those sticks in there, those popsicle sticks. Yeah, we're gonna work on that next. So I want you to take that jar and first just look at it. Do you think it's cute? Your girl artistic and shit a little bit. You feel me? I got a little artistic vibes in me. Okay, shout out to Aquarius gang because you know we are artsy people. But anyway, I want you to open that jar and look at those popsicle sticks. And I know you like, girl, is this arts and crafts? We are not five. Honey, let me tell you something. It's a lot of things that we have done back when we were kids that we do need to still bring back because it really does help you in your self-love journey. So I want you to take those popsicle sticks out, and you can either use your pen with the journal, or you can use that permanent marker that was with the mirroring activity. And we want to write down some things on these popsicle sticks. So the first thing I want you to do is to go back and focus on getting to know yourself again. And remember when I spoke about how are you getting to know new people? First thing we all do usually to get to know somebody new, after of course the ones and twos, is meeting up, going places, going on dates, even friend dates, relationship dates, play dates. We're going places to experience these people, to experience who is coming in our lives, right? Right. So we're going to do that same thing for us, for self, for yourself, queen. So with these sticks, what we're going to do is, and I'm going to work right here with you. What we're going to do is create dates for us. Where would we like to go with us? Girl, we want to go get our nails done and our toes done? Or girl, do we want to go and have a picnic in the park? Do we want to go listen to some live music? Or do we want to go see a sci-fi movie at the show? Do we even want to take time out and go get a hotel room and watch Netflix in there and eat snacks? What type of dates do we want to do with self? Solo dates are so important when it comes to self-love. And I know it's some of my queens out there that's like, Brit, I don't have time for that. I'm literally working with 10 minutes, Brit. But let me tell you something, queen. Those 10 minutes is perfect for a self-date. That 10 minute can be, I'm going to spend this next 10 minutes laying in the bed. That could be one of your self-love dates on your popsicle stick. Sleeping in for 10 extra minutes. Staying in the bathroom in the tub for 10 extra minutes because I'm not ready to get out. Put that down on your popsicle stick. Sitting in the car for 10 extra minutes to hear one of my favorite songs. while the kids or whoever or whatever goes out of the car. Okay? I don't care what the time it needs. Just know it needs. It can be extravagant dates. I'm taking me and myself, we going on our first international trip. Put that down. Me and myself, we're going to go see the beach. Finally, I've never seen it. We're going. Put that down. It could be simple as, it's a Friday night. I'm going to go have a drink with myself. Put that down as a self-love date. You know what, Britt? I'm sick, so I'm going to go ahead and stay in. But my self-love date with me is ordering a pizza and watching my favorite show. Just me. Put that down. You don't think that's self-love dating, but it is. You might say to yourself, girl, that's just normal. It's not for everybody, okay? Put it down. Everything that you can think of. Put it down. I want to just go on a car ride. Just me, my music blasting, the windows down, and I'm just driving. Put that down as one of your self-love dates. Just you. It's been a restaurant that I wanted to try. And I've been asking my friends, and I've been asking my partner, and I've been asking even some of my grown kids to take me. And nobody has sat there and said, yeah, I want to go to. You know what? I'm going to go myself. I'm going to take myself. Put that down. You might say, Britt, I don't have no money for no date, girl. I don't know what to do. Guess what? I'm going to take me a free date to the best park that I love. And I'm going to pack me a lunch. And I'm just going to enjoy the scenery, the breeze, and the sounds and the birds and whatever else comes to be on that free self-love date. Put it down. Put it down. You know what, Britt? I don't really have time or money for that. So what can I do? You could take a walk. You could take a solo walk, just you, and go experience something new just on that walk. Take a different trail. Put that down. You might be like, girl, this only thing I ever had time to do is go grocery shopping. And that's okay, queen. Take this as a self-love solo day and go grocery shopping. And guess what you're going to do? Go in aisles that you never really go in. Go ahead and read some of them labels you ain't never really thought of reading. Try to go to one of them grocery stores that let you sample some things. Do something different for self. Try your best to feel every last popsicle stick that's in that jar. Now I know you might can't feel all of them, but try your best, okay? Really dig deep and think, what do we like to do? What are our interests? What excites us? What makes us think? Britt, I like to read. Go to a new library then, queen. Put that down for your self-love date. Put that down. Well, Britt, I do want to do some things, but I don't have a car. Catch a Lyft or Uber, babe, or public train, whatever you got to catch. Ask somebody for a ride. Go to a free museum. Put those things down. Did you fill all of them up? Did you fill every popsicle stick up? If not, don't beat yourself up, because with this kid, you got time to come back, remember? If you think of more or think of other things, flip it over Add more things. Add your own sticks in there. Whatever you have to do to remember, we want to get to know ourselves. Get to know ourselves again. Understanding ourselves and understanding the importance of me time. Well, Britt, what is me time and what does that consist of? Me time is literally taking even a second, a breath, a moment for completely you. It's for us, by us. It's about you. It's going to be about you. It's not, it's a selfish space where it's only regarding you and you alone. Okay? Me time. I know a lot of us was raised and brought up that me time is a space of selfishness. Me time is a space of doing too goody two shoe, or me time is a space of arrogance. No, honey. Me time is very vital and very important when it comes to self-love. Even taking a little time to hug your body. Remember in the meditation when she said, touch your curves, hold your arms, hug yourself. Me time. Look in your mirror. Pull that hair back. Take a bath. Put your finger in water and put your hands in water and feet in sand. Me time. Very, very, very important and very vital. Once again, we cannot be anything for anybody before we can be everything for self. Now, next, I want you to journal again. How do you feel about spending time with yourself? What does that look like for you? Are you scared? Are you nervous? Is it like a first date? You know, when you get real pretty and you like, ooh, I hope this person like me. Do you got butterflies? Like, what is she gonna think of me? Like, I gotta get cute, you know? What is your thoughts on dating you? Getting to know you. What kind of questions are you gonna ask yourself? You know the best question always, and the most known question is, tell me a little bit about yourself, right? That's what you need to be doing with yourself. You need to ask her, tell me a little bit about yourself, girl. And if you have to say it out loud, like I'm a person, I speak to myself out loud. And I don't care. I don't care who feels no way about it. What anybody's saying about it, I do it. And it's okay. If you nervous, that's fine. You ain't got to do it, but do it internally. Just know you need to be asking yourself the questions about yourself and getting to know the real you. You don't got to be cute with her. You don't got to fake it with her. You don't got to laugh at her corny jokes. Be real. Be real with yourself. One self-love date that I personally enjoy is painting. I love painting. I don't know where it came from, but one day I just decided to, Bri, you're going to take yourself on a date. And I signed up for a painting class. And I went and I loved the experience. I felt like it was just me in there. I listened to the instructor, of course, but I just let my brush just do its own thing. And I just enjoyed it. And it's been one of my favorite self-love dates to date. Like, out of all the self-love dates that I love to do with myself, painting, going painting, just buying, even doing my own painting, relaxing at home. I love to paint. So the next activity that I have for you is painting. Now hold on, Queen, because I don't need you talking shit about me. I don't need you saying, now, Britt, look at this. Look at, now, you know, ma'am, you're not good with arts and crafts. Don't do that, okay? I'm just giving you an aesthetic on how to start the painting, okay? I never said that I was amazing at painting now. I said I love to do it. But we're going to go ahead and do the activity, the self-love painting. So what I want you to do is take that pretty purple bag that's last right there on the right side. And I want you to open that up. And boom, you got a few colors there, okay? Now, of course, if you have anything with you or at your home or whatever, and you want to add color, go ahead and do that. But these are the colors here that I have for you with your paintbrush. Underneath that is the actual painting that we're going to do, which is, boom, of course, self-love with a few little hearts just to remind yourself, boom, beautiful, beautiful, vibracious hearts. Love on you. So take those colors and just let it tell a story for you. Even if you want to add words to this, if you want to add any other drawings or any other things on here, do you. Be creative. Okay? This is all about you. Remember, this is about self. Let those things speak to you. Let some words come out and put it in there on the sheet, on the paper. Let everything flow and bleed on there, okay? Take this time and go ahead and paint. Don't forget, when I'm saying take this time, that means you can pause this video, come back, and really take the time to do these things, okay? I'll be here. Girl, I'm waiting because I'm painting too. See you in a minute. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. So how did you do? Let me see. Let me see your painting, girl. Okay. Cute. Cute as hell. Oh, look. Now you done overdid it. Now I know my writing wasn't good, but you just went on and you just had to be Picasso, huh? But it looks beautiful. I can't lie. It looks beautiful. I'm loving that for you, girl. You gotta hang this up somewhere or put it somewhere. Let's go ahead and take our journal once again and write your experiences down on painting. How did it make you feel wisping at brunch with the paints around? Did you really look at the word self-love? How did that word make you feel? When you colored in those hearts or added your own things to the painting, how did you feel about those things you added? Did it put a smile on your face? Did it make you feel, or did it make you feel like I really have work to do with self? I don't have anything to put. Were you just painting just to paint? Or did you really dig deep inside yourself and think about the painting and the colors you use? What colors did you use? Did you use all of them or did you stick to one? Did you look at the painting and put it to the side and think, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to explore this yet. What did you do? I want you to know, Queen, all answers are right answers. Okay? It's just me and you. I'm not here to judge. And I never will judge you. Take your time. This is for you. You might say, Brit, this too much right now. I gotta go ahead and pause the video. Pause as long as you need to. Just remember to come back because this is not about me. This is about you. Remember, don't walk out on yourself. Hold yourself to it. You got it. Go ahead and journal that and put in there, like I said, all things that you thought about when painting. Let's speak about affirmations. When you think about affirmations or the word affirmations, what comes to mind? What do you think about? Are you like, oh, this is some word that I'm just now hearing about? It's becoming so big and I really don't know what affirmations is. And I'm just like, what is it? Is that something that you're thinking about? Or is it like, I love affirmations. I always say affirmations loudly and proudly because I know that it's growing me as a person. What do you think when you think about affirmations? Well, one thing that I can tell you is affirmations are keys to manifestations. Manifesting greatness in your life, manifesting greatness upon yourself, manifesting greatness within yourself, manifesting that your self-love is the best love. Affirmations are tools and words and sentences and phrases or even pictures sometimes used to remind you how great you are, how great you can be, how amazing you have been, and what you will be from here on out. On the left side of your kit, I've created sticky note affirmations. The first one I created for you because it's one thing I already know about you, Queen. It's one thing can't nobody tell me different about you. I'm riding behind it. You hear me? Is that you are amazing. I know that for a fact. I stand on that. 10 toes down, I stand on that about you. And that's why the first affirmation sticky note I created for you is I am amazing, because you are. You are. And you might say, Britt, now come on now. I done did this and that. I done been this and that. I done seen, I done heard. I done even done it. What are you saying? That ain't me. Let me tell you something. It's the her story. Okay? In history. They might say different, but I'm telling you, it's your story that creates history. And history is nothing but an experience of the past. That experience could be amazing. That experience could be detrimental, but it was experience. And with experience comes truthfulness and honesty, and with that comes self-love. There is nothing greater than being able to say to yourself, I've been through this and I overcame this. Or I've been through this and I'm still struggling with it. But every day and every time I'm struggling, I'm getting back up and I'm doing that shit again. Do you hear me? You are amazing. Do you know how hard and how scary it is to even be in a space with a kid like this for some? for you, for many. To be able to sit there and wipe your tears and look within and tell your truths about you. Do you know how scary that is? But you're doing it because you are amazing. Don't ever let nobody take that from you. Amazing is not one-sided, one pictured, one look. Amazing is personalized. It's what it looks like on you. And what I'm telling you is it looks great because you're great. I want you to take these sticky notes whenever you have time, however you have time, when you feeling down, when you feeling amazing. It doesn't matter. Even if you have to take some affirmations from Google, whatever you have to do, I want you to write affirmations down as much as you can. And I want you to peel these sticky notes off and place them in places that keeps you as a reminder. Put it on your mirrors. Put it in your bathroom. Put it in your bedroom. Put it in your closet. Put it in your car. Take some to work. Whatever you have to do. Take these affirmations and place them in spaces that reminds you to keep going, reminds you how amazing you are, reminds you how much self-love you have inside of you, that you just have to come out of you, reminds you to hug yourself often, reminds you to cry it out, reminds you to understand yourself more, reminds you to forgive yourself, reminds you that day to day people changing, things changing, you are also like that as well because you're human. Use these affirmation sticky notes as a tool to guide you to self-worthiness, self-love, self-appreciation, self-accountability. Okay? As many as it takes. If you run out, get some more, okay? Do whatever it takes to understand that you are amazing. Hug yourself right now. Hug yourself right now. Say it out loud. I am amazing. Sus. That little bitty ass, I am amazing. Say it out loud. I am amazing. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay. I heard you. Okay. You just screamed and shouted that. I love it for you. I love it for you. With being amazing and with affirmations, I want you to also tie in accountability. Well, Britt, what is accountability? Accountability is when, like I said before, we look at greatness or weakness in ourselves and we say to ourselves, this is what it is, and this is my parts in this. You know, what we love to do, especially when having great times, we love being accountable then. We love taking that time to promote and, tell people and encourage people about our stories. And we love to tell our stories. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't to other people, just to ourselves. We love patting ourselves on the back and just feeling like I did that shit when we are accountable for great things. But where we tend to shy away from, or we tend to hide and beat ourselves up about and tend to, forget is when we are accountable for things not so great. And I want you to hear this from me, Queen B, that you have to be accountable for those things as well to grow in self-love. You have to take accountability for moving wrong with you. You have to take accountability for not loving up on you enough. You have to take accountability. Yeah, that person did you wrong, but who also did you wrong? You. We have to take accountability. Because if you don't, you're not truly loving yourself. You're just kind of skimming over the important parts, the deep parts, the parts nobody want to talk about. In order to have full self-love and full self-awareness, you gotta dig in the ugly parts. You gotta do the shadow work. You gotta do the what? Mirroring. You gotta sit in it so that you can overcome it. And to overcome it is what? Acknowledgement, accountability. I want you to take that journal right now and write some things that you are accountable for, that you don't like to speak about, that you don't like to discuss, that you don't even want to talk about or speak truth about, even with yourself. I want you to write that in your journal right now. Just a few things that you can think of that you don't like to be honest with yourself about. Go ahead, take your time. How do you feel about seeing it in writing? How do you feel about putting it into words? Things that you've been sweeping under the rug. How does that make you feel, Queen? Well, I'm here to tell you today, do this through this journey, through this kid, that no more. No more are we going to sweep things under the rug for anybody else, even self. No more are we going to assume and act like what is and what was is not true. Today, we are going to take accountability. Today, we're going to stand up for ourselves. Today, we're going to tell ourselves we can do better. We are better. Today, we're going to stop giving negative energy out because we're going to work on our energy. We're going to be accountable for what we are and who we are today. You got that? All right. Now I know it take a little time, but you got this. Because remember, you are amazing. I want you to look in your kit and you see that white bag with that small crown and that crystal inside. Those are gifts that I'm gifting you. And I want you to look at that crown and take that crown out and really look at it. See how it glistens and see how pretty it is. I want you to understand that's your accountability pen. That's your pen to let you know that as of today, when you put that pen on, I want you to start off trying to wear it daily. I don't care what outfit. Okay? I don't care if you jogging, you got your exercise gear on. I don't care if you going to the store. Whatever it is, I want you to place your accountability pen on. And I want you to remember and remind yourself, I am amazing. I am taking faults and I am accepting and taking my fault in how I've treated me. And this is where I'm going with that. So from here on, I am a queen. That even throughout my flaws, I am amazing. I want you to wear that pen and accept that my love for self is the best love that I have. And I want you to sometimes, even if you have to, I want you to put that pen on and look at it. I want you to repeat, I cannot be anything for anyone else before being everything for myself. Please, please, please don't forget your pen. When you look at that, you're looking at yourself. When you're looking at, you're joining a sisterhood of self-love and self-worth. You're readjusting your crown and putting it in a space of alignment for good energy and great feedback and greatness, because you are amazing. Put your pen on, sis. It looks good on you. It fits every outfit. And if you see any other queens walking around and you seem to notice that pen, do a little wink, because you know what it means. She's on her healing journey. She's on her self-loving journey. She's doing the work. And so are you. I'm so proud of you. Make that pen something that you also are proud of. I love that for you. Next in that bag is a small crystal that I've placed in there for you. And you may be like, Britt, now I don't know nothing about crystals. I know. But I just want to get you started on, if you are into crystals and if you are into, collecting things. This is a great collection piece. This crystal is called the rose quartz. And rose quartz is great for promoting self-love. The rose quartz is used to balance emotional health. It releases emotional blockages. And it balances other chakras. If you're not familiar with chakras, you can always look those things up. But the rose quartz is great and very vital for self-love in our self-love kit today. Touch that rose quartz. Rub it. Cleanse it. Sit it outside so it can gain energy from earth. And place it in a space wherever you need it. Just remember what it represents. And if you need more information about crystals and what's what, please go ahead and do your research. Lastly, in the journal, I want you to focus on journaling your cleansing and energy journey from here on forward and forward. From here on out. What type of things are you going to do for self to continue to cleanse and move things around for self-love? What type of things are you going to take away from this kit and put in your day-to-day life? What have you grown from in this small amount of time? What have you reflected on in this small amount of time together? Are there things that you want to add to your own with the kit? Are there things that you want to double back on? What are your true feelings about your energy right now? Write all that down in your journal. Go ahead, I'll give you a minute. How do you feel? How do you feel about that journaling? Okay. Sounds amazing, Queen. Well, you sound refreshed. How do you feel? I want you to look in your kit to the left. And I want you to look at that statement photo. And I want you to really read those words. What are those words saying to you? How can you put those words in your new self-love journey? Are those words speaking to you? What are they saying? I want you to put this photo in a space where it reminds you and it makes you accountable for your new self-love journey. I want you to put it in a space where you remember this kid and think about all the things that you poured into and you interacted with when it came to self-love today. Place it somewhere where when you look at it, you can reflect. Now I also want you to see that little pretty gold crown in your kit. I want you to look at that. And I know you like, Britt, this little kitty crown. Let me tell you something. This crown represents you, Queen. This crown represents your strength, your awesomeness, your willing to grow, your accountability, how amazing you are, your self-love journey, what is, what was, and what's to come. That's what this crown represents. Put it in your hair if you got to. Put it on. I know you might feel silly, but please understand it's a representation of you, Queen. You did it. You're growing. You're glowing. I love it. And I hope you do too. I appreciate you for taking the time out once again for your growth and your self-love journey and understanding that nothing else is more vital than making sure you are together. And I really appreciate you taking all these experiences, all these activities, all the journaling, all the tears, all the laughs. And I hope that you take all this with you and remember it daily. Remember, growth is something that doesn't happen overnight. Remember that growth is something that has to be stimulated daily like anything else for it to work. I want you to remember to take accountability even when you fall short or in success. I want you to take the time to love on yourself, hug on yourself, touch on yourself, love your body, touch your arms. Remember from the meditation, feel your feet, touch your face, look in the mirror, both of them. And remember things that you have overcome and things that you have to even still work on. And know that you can do it because you are amazing. I appreciate you. I enjoyed you. I'm rooting for you. I love you. And I know you can do this. Remind yourself how loving you are to yourself. Remind yourself that you can learn yourself again. Get to know her. This will conclude the tutorial of your self-love interactive kit. Please remember to follow all instructions And also remember, everything is time stamped in detail, just in case you need to go back, return, and recoup. Please don't forget to send me feedback and reviews on your kit, and be looking out for other things coming up from Readjusting Crowns. I'm Britt, Queen Bee, and I enjoyed you today. Thank you once again for showing up and showing as your authentic self. Till next time, Queen. Till next time.